And joining us on the line, great to be chatting to him again, we've got Ryan Daykin. G'day, Ryan. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Doing all right, mate. Doing all right. It's been a while between drinks, Ryan. What's going on? Have we been gallivanting around the world trying to avoid COVID or what? What's going on, mate?
I haven't really been gallivanting many places, unfortunately. That would be nice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
no, just took a break with the rest of the world. I think that was the main thing.
Yeah. Is it a break from everything, and music included, or just...
Yeah.
So, Ryan, I need to ask the question, are you okay, mate?
I am at the moment. I'm just running around doing 50 things at once.
The reason I had to ask if you're okay is because when someone walks away from music, it just raises an alarm bell with me because I know how much music can be a healing thing. So I just wanted to check that you're okay.
No, I'm all good.
You're all good?
So it needs a bit of time.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that as well. So life is good now. You've got a good day job, I understand. We can't talk about that, but
I can tell you it's very, very busy today, hence why I had to run away in the middle of this conversation, unfortunately.
Yes, and there are other people listening to our phone call, folks, so we just got to be careful. There are code words that Ryan and we have to talk. We're only kidding. No, it's all good. It's all fun. So, Ryan, now you've got back into music. You're enjoying. You've got a new song out. Now, I understand this was co-written with someone that we love here at Flow, Felicity Urquhart.
Yeah, it was. She's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yes, very much so. So how did it come about? So have you known Felicity a long time?
Yeah, well, I think I met her originally about 10 years ago when I was doing the Country Music Academy. That was the first place, and then caught up with her a couple of years ago at the Date Sheep Station retreat, which is where we wrote this. So it was the first opportunity we had to write together. So it was awesome. It was great to be able to sit down and get this song written.
It's a song that you can almost say that it's exposing some raw nerves. So was that hard for you to get to that place to write that?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty heavy, but we intended to write it in a bit more of a kind of open kind of way that a lot of people could relate to it as much as they possibly could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that help through Felicity guiding you along that, or
Yeah, I mean, we both kind of had different life experiences, which kind of contributed to what we wanted to put into the song. But that was our main goal. In finishing it off, we wanted to make it quite open so other people could relate to it. It's really just around the concept of loss in general, whether that's death or whether that's something else.
Yeah.
So that was the main goal, just to make it a bit more applicable to everyone. And
I dare say through her influence, what could have been a very dark and brooding kind of song, it's quite light when you think about it.
Yeah, and that was what we wanted. We wanted to make it a bit more... We didn't want to make it doom and gloom. We wanted to give some positivity and some kind of nice metaphors and stuff to it.
So you said this song is from a couple of years back when you were writing. And
Yeah.
So this is obviously like a snapshot of that particular moment in time. So what's it like compared to you've been writing since?
I mean, there's a few things on a sort of similar path, but we're obviously trying to perk it up a bit. It's been a bit of a hectic couple of years. Obviously, the things that are going on in the world do tend to spur on a bit and inspire you a bit in different ways. But I think what we've got coming up is there's going to be a few more upbeat kind of ones too, which will be nice.
Excellent. Well, that's good to hear. So you sound like you've got a bit of renewed vigour and energy in your life, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's good to hear. So what are the future plans with the music? Are we going to be writing songs to bring an EP or an album out, or what's the future looking like?
Just the singles at the moment. I'm seeing where they're going to end up. It might be folded into an EP or an album at the moment. I'm just not sure. Kind of taking it one day at a time at the moment.
And how is the writing process? Are you writing with others or just for yourself? Or with
mostly with others, yeah. Yeah, and I find that much more productive.
Is that because when you're writing on your own, it's like, I'll get to it later kind of thing, and they keep you on point?
Yeah, exactly.
Figured that, mate. Figured it might be like that.
Yeah, no, I got the attention span of a toddler, so it keeps me going. Tuned in.
And as a spy, we want to mention your industry that you're in. I shouldn't have mentioned that.
That's all right.
No, we're only kidding there. So you said you haven't, you stepped away and you're sort of coming back. What about performing? Have you done any sort of gigs in front of people and anything like that?
I haven't for a little while, just because of the way the world's been. Obviously, being located in Victoria, it's been a bit of an interesting trials and tribulations for the last little while. But hopefully, going to have a few more coming up. I've got a couple in Tamworth in January, which will be awesome. But I haven't had too many recently, but that's changing, which is awesome.
Have you been sort of still rehearsing and keeping things working? Because if you haven't used those vocal cords for a while, it can be a bit tough.
Yeah, I know they've been getting to work out. It's all good. Make sure I keep them in tune.
Are you getting a bit nervous about these gigs?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just going to be ease back into it. I think once the first one's out of the way, it'll be all right.
He says that now, folks. He says that now. We'll see what happens in January.
No, absolutely.
And then, so the songs that you're writing at the moment, Ryan, are they? You said that they're upbeat and all that, but is COVID been an influence on them, or is it more about real personal things that have affected you?
Oh, a bit of both, really. I mean, I try and keep it a bit more open and a bit more metaphoric, really, not too matter of fact. Yeah.
And what music have you been listening to in the meantime?
Oh, anything and everything, really. Just a lot of whatever's current and what's out there at the moment. Has been a lot of it. I mean, I listen to a lot of like Sheryl Crow, those kind of more kind of alternative pop-based things as well.
Is there anything that's tickled your fans? You think, I like that, I want to try and do something like that?
Oh, no, I try and push the boundaries a little bit in that way. Just I obviously get inspiration from a few different things and then try and twist it and come up with my own different things, but definitely pull on influences from a lot of different areas.
You've worked with Felicity. Is there anyone on the bucket list that you'd like to have a co-write with?
Oh, there's quite a few. There's quite a few that I'd love to get a chance to sit down with. There's a few that I'm in talks with at the moment, but there's quite a few good ones that are coming up on these ones that I've got coming out soon, which will be awesome too. There's a few other good names that you'll probably know.
Yeah. Are you looking to do some, you said you're going to Tamworth, what about, is there a possibility we could see you hitting the road for a series of shows next year sometime?
Hopefully. Well, yeah, hopefully. We've got fingers crossed. It all just depends on the way of the world at the time. If
the day job will let you.
Yeah, that too.
Well, that's the way it goes sometimes. That's the way it goes.
That's it.
What about video-wise? I know you've done a lyric video for your song, which is called Broken Feathers, and we'll get to hear that in a sec. Is that all you're going to do for that, or are you going to do, are you going to get into a video for it?
Yeah, not for this one at this stage, but hopefully the next one. Just budget dependent.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a bit of a scrape to get this one through, but hopefully we should be all good to go with the next one.
All right. And any idea when that's going to drop, or I dare say around Tamworth? Would that be about right?
Yeah, it'll be post then. Yeah, after then. Yeah.
All right, we look forward to finding out what that is, and hopefully we'll be able to chat about that. All right, Ryan, I know you're busy. You've got your day thing you're doing at the moment, and it's a bit of a hectic day. I can hear by the noises in the background, but that's all good.
Yeah,
it's all good. It's all going well. Thank you for spending time with us, mate. I'm so glad we got to chat again, because I had been wondering why I hadn't heard anything from you for some time.
Good.
We love your music here at Flow, but thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you could please introduce your track for all the Flow listeners.
No worries. My name is Ryan Daykin, and this is my single, Broken Feathers.
Whiskey wash and burn the pain away. Let me forget the burden of my name. I never liked the taste, I never liked the way it brought you down. What's done is done, now I walk the road alone. In the darkness, fighting fear of the unknown.